episode ends with them like living out their life in this time bubble, like Leela and Fry, and it's just this whole thing of like they will live together forever in this time bubble. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Just fucking watch it, will you?
All right,
Sounds
okay.
like hell.
So we're gonna
You're not
okay.
gonna watch it.
I'm gonna start. Okay. Now that Anto's finished talking about time bubbles and aliens, like a lunatic. We are 8 days away from Christmas,
Oh,
or
Jesus.
as Kara and her ilk like to call it, Crimbo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Crimbo.
She's
Oh,
she's totally cool and wicked and with it, right, Kara?
Yeah, what?
bit of
There you
funky
go.
slang, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Cool, all the
definitely.
cool kids, Crimbo, Xmas, and
That
Fishnizzles.
jazz.
Fishnizzle. Happy Fishnizzle.
Happy Fishnizzleness. So we've decided that we're going to dedicate this podcast to everything festive, jovial, and disgustingly overpriced.
Woo.
So what I want to kick it off with, what was the best thing you got from Santa ever?
A Game Boy Color.
From Santa. Oh, well now.
Yeah.
Well now.
I'm gonna
The
say
bag
Game
of
Boy
coal's a
Color
bit
as
building
well.
up, you know.
A bag of coal kept us warm in the winter.
They've been building up, you know. I don't know. You go first, Cara, sure.
I'm gonna have to say my Game Boy Color as well.
Stop robbing it, Jesus.
No,
now,
Bloody
Andrew-
copycat.
Now Andrew can't say it.
It's like we got
I
Anto,
remember-
female Anto. What?
Yeah.
What? I remember I got the Game Boy
Oh,
Color,
Jesus.
and even though I really wanted Pokemon, my parents were like, "No!" So I got Ants. Remember that movie, Ants?
Oh yeah.
There was
I
a
do,
game.
yeah.
With the game, with the jumping at the ants.
With the ants in it.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
the one that was crappier than Bug's Life?
Do you
I
think?
actually think.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was
I think
better.
they're both terrible fucking movies.
Yeah,
It was-
I
it was
agree.
the
I said
adult
this was
Bug's
crappier.
Life.
They're both pretty
Sorry.
crappy.
It was
Yeah,
Like what?
Well,
You've
it's
no
really shit.
soul.
it was licensed as the adult Bugs Life.
Oh man, you could have gotten ants racing.
No, I got the
Just
other
there.
Ants game.
There's an ants racing game.
Yeah.
There's a kart racing game for pretty much everything these days, though. Let's be honest. I'm surprised they don't have Mass Effect racing yet. Actually, that'd
They
be
do.
pretty good. Forget what I said.
Aren't
That's
they
a great
also have Ants World Sports as well?
Are you looking this up?
Yeah, it's on Google, man. Look.
Did they have like Ants Party? Because everyone seems to have like a mini game party mode as well.
No, but let's get on that.
You
Daddy,
you
you can develop it.
I'll
you
develop
send
it.
a letter to Ants that
And
Send a letter
Ants
to
can-
Ants, yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Please make a Mario Party game.
I'll
Or
get a
even
nice
just like
playing
go
that
to an
soon.
anthill and just give them the letter. Like, can you lads be in a party game? Want to be in a party game? I go on.
As long as they don't step
Oh
on them.
Jesus Christ! The artwork for this game is atrocious.
It's Game Boy Color, man.
Oh, you guys are looking at the link. All right.
No, but come here. Even for Game Boy Color, that's terrible.
That is
That's
that is.
that's
mad.
what the original game was like as well.
Oh, and racing is like, it looks exactly like Micro Machines, but like with fucking these oversized ants in it.
Yeah, a
Look
lot
at the
less
state
fun
of
than
it. Like,
Micro Machines.
it's not even color coded. Everything is just brown.
Yeah.
And what?
Yeah, they're different shades.
Brown and
Like that's
green.
actually a brown green. Like that's not even green. That's brown green.
It looks like something you can make on paint.
I think they did make it on paint.
Yeah, not at all Christmassy,
So,
I will say.
No.
Ando, you said it's the most festive game of all. Ando, you said you also got a favorite gift was a Game Boy Color. Did you get ants as well, or are you just jealous of Kara?
No, I got a Wario Land 2 with
Oh, you
mine.
bastard.
Pokemon was out that year, but
Yeah.
but my parents literally, like, I found out years later that they tried, but it was sold out everywhere. Like,
That's cool, man. You could have been the cool kid in the yard, then the alternative one, you know. Everyone playing Pokemon, it's like,
to be
fuck
fair,
yes.
no, that's the thing. When everyone got bored playing Pokemon, I was the one they turned to and were like, "Do you have any games?" Because the only games we got were Pokemon.
yeah.
I was
I
like,
could believe that.
yes, I do. I have, because for the weeks afterwards, we would always go to like game shops, and like it was like, and it must have been every weekend for about 6 weeks. My dad would take me to a shop to be like, okay, we're gonna get you Pokemon this week, definitely, because they promised it to me. And I was just like, all right, free game, I'll go. And we went every time, and it kept being sold out. So they kept buying me a game anyway. So within the first 2 months, I made like 5 games, and of course I have none of them now because they're all lost into the time and space. But like, I ended up with this huge collection before I eventually got Pokemon. By the time I got Pokemon, I was like, I don't know want to play it. I have all these
The
other games.
craze had passed, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, because I spent like most of my childhood wanting a Game Boy. So when I finally got one, it was just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah. Good gift.
Danny?
For me, well, I'm trying to think. I was going to go with a console as well, but I'll probably differ it up. Probably the best one. I got the Pokemon Handbook. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that shit
yeah.
was
Christmas and a
badass.
bunch of Pokemon goodies. You know, it had all 150 and just like a little, because like this was when internet was crap, like, so you had to go through your little book and like, oh, you can do that attack and that kind of thing. And I remember when I got it actually, my father bought it for me, and the first thing I did, like when he handed it to me and I unwrapped it, I started pulling out pages. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I put up. I put up my team up on the wall, like I'm 6.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's
Oh.
what I did.
I used to like what I used to read the handbook while watching the TV show, and like whenever a
Yeah.
new Pokemon would come on screen, I'd
It's like,
try
oh,
and
it's like
get
my
to the description
Pokedex. Yeah.
before Ash would. Like, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm learning before Ash does. Yes, brilliant. Means
The
nothing to
first
you.
time I ever realized I was smarter than Ash, it was a very happy day.
Was
It didn't take long.
Was it when you didn't get fucking electrocuted after getting a new Pokemon for the first time?
Yeah, the very first episode. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Tendai?
Mine actually isn't that geeky at all. My favorite Christmas gift was the Spice Girls watch.
The Spice
All right,
Girls
man.
Yeah,
watch.
That's
I was
pretty
a I was a huge Spice Girls fan. At the time, I had a weird thing about watches. I really liked watches, and I already had about 5 of them, and they're all like Timex ones. So the ones with all the different like colors for all the different numbers and whatever. So I got a Spice Girls one, and I loved it to death. Literally, I loved it so much it just died on me one day.
Did,
Can
did
I
you like?
ask,
Did you write your letter as like? I tell you what I want, Santa. What I really want. I want a Spice Girls watch. Is what I
I
want.
think I actually did.
Because I still do that.
Declan?
Yes, I do.
You'll get your
That's
watch
where all my
someday, Anto.
headhunters- Spice Girl lyrics.
Who's your favorite Spice, Tendai?
Oh, that was a tough one. Shit. Okay.
You can't say Ginger Spice because everyone will hate you then.
I really
Declan,
like
choose my
Sporty
fa-
Spice because I
Yeah.
used to be like really athletic when I was a kid,
Oh, cool.
and she just like every time a Spice Girl song, I'd be like jumping off couches, doing high kicks. I actually kneed myself in the head once, and like so yeah, no, Sporty was my favorite.
Sweet, yeah.
She got voted in some tabloid years ago for having the worst teeth.
Worst teeth?
What?
Sporty
There's
Spice,
much
yeah.
worse.
This was post.
Have
This
they-
was
have-
very post Spice Girls, but
Okay. Well,
Have they not met Shane
Yeah,
McGowan?
Shane McGowan or like Lembit Opik, you know him? He married one of the cheeky girls at one stage. Oh,
Oh yeah.
cheat.
oh yeah.
He was on I'm a Celebrity.
Was he? Yeah, he's probably been on a lot of reality things. He really has nothing going for him.
who is it?
Lembit
Leonard
Opik,
Opik.
I think his name is.
Yeah,
All right, okay.
He was also on Come Down With Me.
he
Oh,
was.
I like him down.
Just do the whole lot. Coach trip, Big Brother,
Jesus, Coach Trip, man. That show got crap.
bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Declan,
Let's
what was
get
your
load of people
favorite
right and
Santa
pay
gift?
for it to go around Europe. Be grand.
What was my
Yeah.
favorite Santa gift? I suppose okay. The geekiest Santa gift I got, and I like giving it to a 9-year-old or 10-year-old. I can't remember how old I was when I got it. Probably not the best idea because I didn't fully appreciate it at the time. But now I like, holy shit, my parents got that for me. The Final Fantasy VIII Collector's Edition.
Oh, nice. I think I got that for
But
my
lads,
birthday. Yeah.
I was the biggest fucking asshole when I got it because we hated Final Fantasy VIII.
No.
No, because like we that year, right? Myself and my brother Matty had spent the entire year. Like, if you ask us what the hell happened that year, not gonna be able to fucking tell you. Like unless it's relevant to like Midgar,
Yeah.
I am not gonna fucking be able to tell you what happened that year. because all we did was play Final Fantasy VII.
Mhm.
Then Final Fantasy VIII came out. We're like, oh hell yeah, we're gonna play with Cloud and
Ah.
Tifa.
Oh.
The whole
Aerith's
gang
gonna be
will be back.
alive.
That's not the thing. Is pre-internet. That's not like a completely unrealistic thing.
Yeah,
Owen.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would have believed the
Yeah,
same.
true.
Yeah.
So then, roll on, fucking squad,
You're not clever.
and little 9-year-old me going on the computer going, why is that man cutting that man in the face? Where's Cloud? Where's Red 13? Lads, come here. What the fuck's
And
going
you
on?
hated the cast, I would imagine.
Why is there gay?
And then it was like, oh, you don't cast magic, you collect it, and then you throw it at people.
Drawing magic,
Uh,
the best part of life.
What the fuck are you people on about?
Where's my
But like
materia?
the
Goddamn it.
collectors. Yeah, I want to put it in my item.
Identifying people lean towards the one they played first. A lot of the
Yeah.
time.
Final Fantasy 9.
4.
We
10.
9. Oh no, 7 was the first game we played
Yeah.
first, was it? Oh, 7.
But
Yeah,
I
so
think,
you're
I think I
so
played
I'm
7 first, but 10 was the first one I ever owned. So
10 is
Same.
beautiful.
I have a confession to make.
Oh.
You hate 10.
I've
hate
never
everything.
played any
You've
of
never
them.
played any Final Fantasy games.
What?
Oh my
I've
god.
never played any of them. I tried playing 10 because I was told 10 was the best, and
It's
not.
not.
like I got the disc on
yeah,
eBay.
10 wouldn't be a good gateway. Like 7 or 9 would be a better way to start.
9's great, yeah, to start.
9 is my
Yeah.
favorite.
No, I got a dodgy disc, and that just put me completely off because it just kept kind of like skipping.
Do you have a PS3?
No, Xbox.
Oh, you could have got the HD.
Oh, you
I
can't
tell
even
you,
get the PSN now.
I had a dodgy disc as well. I bought Final Fantasy 13 and it worked perfectly. It's really shy.
Oh, you didn't like the hallway, Danny. The
Oh
hallway.
no, I did. I enjoyed it at first. I was like, it's a very nicely pretty coloured hallway. I'll tell you that. But it goes on a wee bit too long. I'll say that.
Right, so we've discussed best Christmas gifts we've ever gotten. Okay,
Santa.
what's that one gift that you're gotten? You're like,
From
what?
Santa.
Well, no, just we discussed our favorite Santa gifts. But like, what's the gift that you've gotten that you're like, oh, great.
Printer.
It had
Where do
something
I start?
It had something geeky on it, so you just assumed I would like
printer.
it. Someone
My
gave you a
mother
printer.
gave me a printer. But let on.
Oh, she did for college.
Yeah, but let on it was a Wii.
Oh wow.
Jesus
that's
Christ.
grim, man. That's
Oh Jesus. Oh, I gotta give her props for that. That's brilliant.
Screw you.
That's like a Christmas present to me.
Merry Christmas, Jackie.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I've got a pretty bad one. My dad went away to New York for 4 months, and when he came back, he brought me an "I Love New York" jumper, just to rub it in my face that he didn't take me.
Oh wow. That's
Big
harsh.
slag, and it didn't fit me either.
that's not too bad. It could have been like, all right, no, just before you get your present, I want you to just close your eyes, and then when you open up your eyes, he has like one of those slideshows, and he's like, here's me and the Statue of Liberty. Here's me at the Empire State Building. Here's me with you not in the picture.
Here's me holding up a sign going, Danny would love this.
Here's me in the ice cream factory. Oh.
Here's me in the I Love Danny store, but not enough to take him
Yeah.
to New York.
Oh, God bless.
Oh well, someday.
I'll go to New York with you, Danny. You'll be all right.
Go away at that.
Not gonna say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you better not.
Couples weekend.
But
I actually can't remember any shit presents I've gotten over Christmas.
no,
I got we did Secret Santa in work when I was working still in college.
Uh-huh.
And obviously college budget, we said look we'll set it to 15.
Okay.
Yeah, we said 15 quid. Thereabouts. You could go a little over, a little under, but aim for the 15 mark. And I'll never forget it because the night before, I was part of these college boards, and everybody on the boards decided to do Secret Santa together, and then we'd all go to the college pub, and just swap our gifts there. And nobody had a clue for ages who had who or whatever like that. It was really really good. There was no one leaked it right like that. So it was kind of awesome. And then all the gifts were put under like a little tree or whatever. So then everybody was called up one by one to get them, and I went up to get mine, and it was like what was the your man was called, I think, something Cumberbatch or so like I can't remember his username anyway. Like, but,
Okay.
Yeah, he was this really really nice guy, on the boards and off the boards, and he'd gotten me a journal. And it was really funny because I'm really into poetry. I'm really into poetry and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
And but when I was in college, no, this isn't
Oh,
the
okay,
this is the good gift.
That's great.
But when I was in college, like I was known for like kind of two things, being very very involved in the student union and writing a fair bit, like with the because I studied English and I was involved in the literary society that I started.
Good.
And we had a poetry circle and all that kind of stuff. And we'd have jam sessions.
Oh my god.
And so I was known for that, or I was known for being exceptionally homosexual.
Oh no. A dildo.
So, and I still have this journal. I've never actually written any poems into it. But it was like there was this note on the inside: "Merry Christmas. Really hope you fill this these pages with some beautiful work. You being ladies." And I still have it. Like I still have the journal. It was really,
that's a
really
nice gesture. Yeah.
But the night after, there was the work due one, and that was a little bit like, oh great. I was like the only. I tell like there was 3 of us as college students, but the rest then were kind of because I worked in Tesco's, and I worked in the petrol station, and I was the only guy who worked in the petrol station, and again at the time they knew what I was interested in, games and stuff like that, and I'll never fucking forget, like, Yuan came up to me and she kind of tossed it in my direction.
Oh god.
And I was like, oh, jeez, thanks, Betty. And what we got was a travel Ludo kit that she quite clearly had played a few times.
Oh, go away.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so shitty.
Cheapskate.
I was just like, wow, like you couldn't have just gone, you couldn't have walked across the courtyard, gone into Tesco's and bought me something.
Yeah, a packet of after eights or something. And there's my doorbell. I'll be right back.
Oh, mystery guest, mystery guest. And just sing the theme song. The police, Danny's being arrested.
That's a theme song, right? That is a theme song, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's the right one. Anybody else got any shit gifts?
Tendai?
Oh, actually, I wouldn't necessarily call it a shit gift, but it was probably my funniest gift ever. It was a Kris Kringle. It was in college, and I got a mug from a friend, and it just looked like a normal mug with a sexy Santa on it, right? So I get home and I'm like, oh, my new mug, and of course I make a cup of tea in it. And I'm there sitting with my mom in the sitting room, and she just looks at me, looks at my mug, and then there's this look of horror on her face because the sexy Santa was wearing one of those kind of thermal paint shorts.
Oh no! Oh no!
So
I
when
walked in at the wrong time.
Really hot, the shorts disappeared, and he was very naked. My mother was so surprised. So then was delegated to my room, and it stored makeup brushes for years.
Jesus.
Right.
That's probably the worst gift I've ever gotten, maybe.
That's pretty bad. All I heard was naked Santa. I think the worst ones I've ever gotten legitimately is just like on my mother's side of the family, I just pretty much just get links and body kits year round.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
the laziest gift imaginable. Give me a selection box, come on, something I can enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that.
Don't
I hate
tell me
it
a smell on Christmas.
I hate when it switches from like you have that standard gift from uncles, like back when like my uncles and stuff used to visit us over Christmas, they'd always just get us selection boxes. But then when that transitions out of selection boxes into like deodorant products and stuff, you're a bit like, oh no, bring back the chocolate. This looks kind of like you're just telling me that I need to shower.
Or shaving kits, it's like, mate, I buy this stuff.
Yeah,
it's fine.
That's what I don't fucking get. Like, what kind of an asshole? Like, unless you have a body odor problem, right? and they are just literally telling you, you
Yeah.
stink of
Yeah.
shit. Go fucking
Or
wash
you happen to
yourself.
have a very
Oh,
specific interest
that's
in
awkward.
like fashion and cosmetics.
Declan, I have to change your Christmas present.
Oh,
Oh,
good, Kara. I don't worry. You can actually use it because I've also got you the new deluxe men's Gillette razors. So
Oh, you got her for her. Ah, good. Again.
yeah, no. Yeah, like we went halves in a box of tampons as well to make you feel like a real
Yes,
woman.
that's not
So,
gonna
Oh,
happen.
you're joking. I'm after getting her the same.
oh
The
lord.
lot of us. The lot of us. What are we like?
Oh,
Here's
Merry
supply.
Christmas, Kara. Don't fucking start on me.
but in fairness, though, like some shower stuff isn't bad. Like if
No.
it's the really nice, expensive stuff, because then
Yeah,
you know,
good
okay,
shampoo or something.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Like
be
a
honest.
Lush or something like that.
exactly, or
No,
like
I like if it
Alton Brown,
if
maybe.
it's Lush,
Yeah.
yes.
If they've
'Cause
clearly
Lush,
spent some
Lush,
money on it and like gone to a bit of effort, fine. But most of the
Yes.
time, it's like the Lynx like it's like the Lynx
Lynx
set
body
that's
spray,
on
yeah.
sale
Nivea
all
body
year
wash.
round, and you're kind of like, there's nothing even special about this. You just picked it up because it's like 2 for a $5 or something.
It's
Yeah.
like it's not even the Christmas
Mm.
box. What are you on about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like the
I see no
sell date was
hype.
7
It's
months
true.
ago,
hype.
mate.
It's the two. It's the two cans for €4.99.
If you don't like
With a
wood,
bow on it.
you can have the other one, but I'd like that one back.
What's annoying is the.
So we've done best, we've done worst. Like, is there? I mean, like everyone's like, oh, at Christmas we get together and we do this and we play board game. Like, did your families fucking sit around playing Monopoly and
We-
Scrabble?
No.
No.
No. That's not what.
Mom, put down the Scrabble board. I'm
I
sorry.
have this
And stuff. Me and
routine.
my family have like an unwritten rule about like siblings.
Wow, we're out. That's just
Yeah.
rude. That's just rude
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's
I
Yeah,
rude.
fine.
quite rude.
Are you right? Are you right there, Danny? You okay?
I mean, I was having a good Christmas, but
You were
not so much. Not so much anymore. No, you go ahead, Anto. Mine's not that important, obviously. You know.
All right, well then, yeah, all right,
Yeah, go on.
yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
good.
Yeah.
Scrooge.
Fuck it, whatever. No, look, right. Our ritual is we get together and we go on Daddy's Facebook and we say, "Fuck you, Daddy. Fuck your Christmas."
The whole family.
Yeah.
Family tradition. Danny's not even on Facebook on Christmas.
Yeah.
But good luck to you.
He's actually out having a good Christmas, enjoying himself.
But after Christmas dinner, we always play a board game together, and it's nice and it's fun. And
Yeah.
yeah. Now, Danny, what are your Christmases like, Danny? Do you have a ritual, Danny? Do you, Danny?
Yeah, either my grandmother's house or my mother's group, which are just there's a routine we have where we have like a box in the kitchen and nobody is allowed to go in the center of the box. So everybody's at every different corner of the kitchen, completely separated from each other, awkwardly asking each other. So how's the work? How's the how's the holidays? We've run out of topics. See it.
Why is no one allowed in the box?
Merry Christmas.
There's no box. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, it's a box structure. You go into this kitchen and like there's no table in the middle. Everybody's just kind of taking a corner square, if you know what I mean. The walls are layered in people. In other words,
Jesus.
it sounds like an orgy, but it's not.
conversation. Within like 30 seconds of talking to those people, you're always like, I know why I don't actively contact you all throughout the year.
Very true.
Because you are dead in conversation.
And for 16 hours, we're cramped together in
Yeah,
a room.
I'm pretending like we give
Too
a shit
fat
about
to
hanging
actually
out with our
function.
extended family.
Yeah.
Although we do all eat mince pie together, which is good. So yes.
That's because of the
Yeah.
pie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Not the people eating it.
You bastards eating all
Pretty
my
much.
pie. We no, we don't, like myself and my dad, and I suppose actually we all do. My mom gets involved as well. We all watch the Lord of the Rings, the first
Oh,
two
nice.
movies.
That's unusual.
Like my mom will dip in and out, going, who's the one there in the white stuff? And you're like, ma'am, we've watched this for the last 10 fucking years. How do you not fucking know who she is? The movie hasn't changed.
So the fella's carrying the ring, yeah? Yes.
Yeah. Where's he going with that now? Is he returning it? What's that about?
Is he the
Oh,
Lord of the
great.
Rings?
So does anyone actually become a lord, or is this just thought that? Should I bring it back to the shop? Should I?
get a refund
Yeah.
or cash exchange.
Like Frodo did.
He's just gonna melt it again.
Yeah, Frodo gets back
From
to
a new
Mordor.
ring.
You forgot the receipt, mate. You forgot the receipt.
Yeah.
Come on back.
No, Mr.
Yeah,
Frodo, you must trade it back in. You must get your free DVD.
we did. We used to you know, as kids you'd get like, you know, Buckaroo and Operation and Hungry
Oh, I love
Hippos. Hungry Hippos got banned from our house because, you know, the marbles.
Yeah.
We used to have a coffee table that had this weird design in it, and there were all these like ridges carved into it. Like my dad made this table, and like just you know where the joints are and screws go in. We spent most of Christmas Day shoving the marbles into the actual coffee table and not actually playing Hungry Hippos. And we had to get substitutes, so we were using Tic Tacs and raisins and paper balls.
Wow.
All of which do not make Hungry Hippos a fun game to play.
I'd imagine raisins don't roll very well.
They don't. No, they're not very rollable. Those raisins.
Speaking of rolling, did anybody ever buy a Beyblade? I used to
Yes.
love
Oh yeah.
at Christmas.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
for Christmas, yeah.
I was fucking.
My parents turned around when I asked for that for Christmas and said, I am not buying you that shite. And then they
Well,
bought me a printer.
to be fair, when you remove yourself from the cartoon, you are buying an overpriced spinning top.
You are.
It's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
tell you, when you have one of those, though, you didn't need an attack dog, you know?
No.
Let
Kaylee
it
nearly
rip.
blinded me.
Yeah, mate, but I still have all your money, yeah? Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Used to love them, alright.
They were great crap.
Fucking hated it.
Yeah, no, I
Show-
got one, and like, stupidly enough, it was one of those things where I just, the collection, I know, once I had one, I was like, I don't see the point in getting any other ones. They're all going to do the same thing.
Oh, I only had
But they,
two.
Yeah,
That's
but
fair.
in different
Yeah.
colors. And different. You'll be
and
able
they
to
have
summon
different
different
blade
monsters.
shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And some
different
spin
density.
just a little bit faster than others, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then they blind you and they fall apart.
Only you,
Sometimes.
Is there a story there, Kira? Is there?
Fucking Kaylee. Fucking Kaylee.
yeah.
There is a story there. Tell us a
She-
story.
She just, no, it was just, you know the way you'd launch them? They had the launch pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feckin' Egypt decided, I'm not going to point it down and launch it, I'm going to point it upward.
I would totally do that.
That's
is
what your man did in the
Kaylee,
cartoon to get more traction, to get more power.
Oh no, this was just, and then she wondered why I was screaming when it bounced off my face.
I guess she won by forfeit then.
And we didn't have, you know, the little tournament buckets they used to sell.
Yeah.
Tournament buckets?
Remember they used to sell little stadiums?
For
No.
spinning them
Oh,
into the air.
We had
Yeah.
an old baby's bath out the back, so my dad cleaned it, and that's what we used to play Beyblade.
That's cool. Yeah, I had the tournament
Okay.
thingy, I think.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Jesus.
We okay, so Empire. Okay, we'll move away from presents and we'll go to the other side of Christmas. Christmas movies. Empire magazine have listed that. Have you guys seen this?
No.
already?
I'm googling it now.
Okay, great. Okay, good. Don't Google it. Don't
Reactions,
Google
okay.
it. Because I want to see if you guys can guess the top
Alright.
5.
Muppet
Well,
Christmas
Christmas
Carol
Carol-
is there, or it's invalid.
Wait.
Oh, of all
wait.
time? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the top 30 Christmas films.
Home Alone 1.
According to
Home Alone 1 is number 1, I think.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, no. So you have to figure out where they've gone. So
Oh.
when you name the movie, tell me where you're putting it.
Right.
It's a Wonderful Life.
So
It's a
top
Wonderful
5.
Life
We're
is
going for
numbered.
top 5
It's a
here.
Wonderful Life and Home Alone are 1 and 2 respectively.
Is that
It's a Wonderful Life is a good choice, yeah, for
Yeah.
top 2.
Yeah.
And Miracle on 34th Street.
I don't know which one they'd be, but
Nightmare Before Christmas has to be there somewhere, right?
I don't
Will
think
Die
Miracle-
Hard be in there? I don't think so. I don't think they'll.
I
Actually,
see
yeah,
it in the top-
probably
I don't see it
not.
in the top 5.
Okay, Muppets
Miracle on
Christmas
34th
Carol,
Street.
I think would be either 4 or 3.
Which one?
So right, your top, your okay. Give me. Okay,
Oh,
we'll just do this.
Santa
this will be
Claus
easier.
is probably there,
G-
even
g-
though it's not a
Yeah.
good film.
That's great.
I like the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
With Tim Allen.
Yeah, no, that first
That's
one
a
is
That's
pretty
the
great
awesome.
only
film.
good movie that
I like
bollocks
parts of
ever
it. I
did.
don't
Movie.
like the movie entirely.
I could see the Santa Claus being number 5.
Yeah.
It'll be in there. It'll be in there definitely.
Go on, Declan. Name out top
Okay.
5.
Watch.
Right. So you guys did mention a good few of them that have featured
Uh-oh.
in the overall top 30,
Uh-huh.
right? But you got it all fucking
It's gonna be a
wrong.
bad top 5, isn't it?
Okay. No, it's actually
Reasonable.
well, with the exception of number
If Elf
2.
is in there, I'm gonna
everything else-
scream.
All right, number 5, and don't fucking scream. Scrooged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
do
put a
that.
top 5, but fair enough.
Yeah, I'd put it in the list.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily put
It's
it
funny,
at
I
5.
actually watched that
Number
last
4,
night, so...
That's what Bill
Yeah,
Murray.
Yeah.
I only watched it recently as well.
Yeah,
It's
I like
quite
that
good,
one.
yeah.
The yeah.
Fun, good, yeah.
Number 4, Home Alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sound
four?
perfect.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's
I
alright.
prefer the second one, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still a great
yeah.
film.
The second one had Brenda Fricker.
Tim
in it.
I've
Curry
never
as well.
seen the second Home Alone.
Hell is
Get
wrong
out.
Tim
with
Curry's in a Cara. Would you go away with that? Watch
Yeah, fuck's sake. As a bitchy concierge.
Yeah.
He's the best part of that.
He's just number 3, It's a
you?
Wonderful
Yeah,
Life.
you know, but Jesus, I'm
Perfect
surprised
movie.
that's not number
Perfect.
1, to be fair.
Yeah.
Number 2,
No, Elf
Nah.
is great, but it's not number 2.
No.
No.
I actually haven't seen it.
It's
I don't like Will
so
Ferrell, so
I wouldn't
I
put it
haven't seen
top 10 either.
No.
Neither
I'd
do I.
say
Like,
20s, thereabouts.
yeah.
Okay, so where are we listed? Okay, I'll ask each one of you what you think the number 1 is, because that's
Go
the
on.
way to do it.
Well, who's going? Me?
Yeah.
I'll put me on the spot here. Is it A Christmas Carol? The original Christmas
Okay,
Carol?
that's your one. That's your one. Okay, Kara.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay.
Muppet
Anto.
Christmas Carol.
Okay, and Tendai.
Muppets Christmas Carol as well.
Great film. But I won't put number 1.
You're all wrong. You're all actually fucking
What?
wrong. You're so wrong.
What is it?
Die Hard.
I was going to say Die Hard. Why'd you make me say the other thing, Anto?
Okay, Danny, what was you guessed?
Die Hard previously. I guess Christmas Carol, like an
Yes.
original one. I thought it might be like a 40s
Yeah,
one or
well,
something.
there's the one with Michael Caine in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's phenomenal actually as well. Disney one.
Yeah.
Wait, the Muppets?
No, there's the Disney one with
the
Michael
second one
Caine.
with Michael Caine.
Oh yes.
Great.
Sorry, yeah. No, that's not on this list at all.
Oh.
Kara, you
Miracle on
guessed.
34th Street.
Yes, that was number
What?
15. And it's the original Miracle on 34th
Yeah,
Street, not the
remake.
Which is a better film, to be fair.
Definitely.
the 1947
Yeah,
version.
I think it's a better film. Like, I mean, the other
There's a
one
better
is very, very
Santa in the new
close to
one.
it, but I think the 1947 one kind of edges it. It's a bit more emotional.
And
I've seen neither.
T and Anto, you guys both guessed Muppet Christmas Carol. That's actually number 10.
Good,
Oh,
good. I can live with that.
It's in the top
Yeah.
10. It's actually
That's
my
my
favorite.
favorite as well,
That's my
actually.
favorite
Yeah,
Christmas movie.
I'm
That
actually
and
seeing
Jingle All
this,
the
like,
Way, which will not be on the list.
Sunday.
It is actually. It's number 13.
Yeah, man. Score for Ernie. Score for the other guy. What's his name? Sinbad. Yeah. He's great.
Do you guys remember that Christmas movie with Jonathan Taylor Thomas, where he's a Santa who gets dropped in the middle of the desert? and
I'll
he's
be
to
home
get
for
home?
Christmas. Yeah, I
Is
think
that
so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one that saw it then. Good.
Yeah, I heard this song
It's on
and
Netflix.
I saw the trailer, but I've never seen the film.
There's a huge amount of these I haven't seen. I haven't seen Rare Exports 2010.
What?
I've never.
Right, well, hold on, let me Google that. I don't think I've seen it.
Okay, I'll list a few more. Batman Returns, by the way, is number 6
See-
on this list.
Now, Batman Returns is a good film. I wouldn't count it as a Christmas. I know it's set during Christmas.
It is.
but,
Set
like,
at Christmas, yeah.
Citrine.
So is Die Hard,
I
you
always
see,
like
Anto.
Christmas.
So
Yeah.
you gotta kind of count it.
yeah, I know, but like, see, I'm not sure if like set at Christmas makes it a Christmas film. You know?
yeah.
Like-
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does.
think it counts.
I think it does. I just think you.
I do.
Yeah,
I think
you
it
don't have
does.
to focus on
I-
Christmas for it to be set during Christmas and released during Christmas. It was released during Christmas, wasn't it?
I'd imagine they all were, yeah.
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 But like, yeah, but see, like, I don't know, like, I think for a film to be a Christmas film, it has to be about
Look,
Christmas.
I've lost a fucking lot of respect for this Christmas
Right.
list. Bad Santa is number 7.
haven't seen
Oh.
Really? Oh, that's no.
Oh, it's piss poor.
I know,
Actually,
like,
it's
everyone I
pretty
know who
standard,
likes
yeah.
it is also a huge fan of like really stupid American comedy. So, I'm not sure.
So
if, like,
Adam Sandler.
like
Yeah.
stuff like the Will Ferrell, like, Will Ferrell kind of Jonah Hill sort
Yeah,
of comedy. So like,
Sex Drive, and
yeah, like, and
yeah.
every time I go to watch Bad Santa, I'm always like, am I in the mood to watch a film of that? I don't think so.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, where's National Lampoon's?
That's all right.
Brilliant, fantastic film.
Yeah. I actually, since we're talking about films, I watched a really good documentary last night on Netflix. I Am Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It shows is it 4 or 5 men who they're all Santas.
Oh, that's the one made
Um,
by the professional wrestler Mick Foley, and
Yes.
Yeah.
He wants to become a Santa, and it's his journey becoming Santa. You know, it's like the year, it's a countdown to the Christmas period, and like it's him going through the phases because apparently he's obsessed with Christmas. Like he's an entire a room in his house dedicated to.
Did you hear about the
Christmas.
guy who
All
like
year,
he lives Christmas Day every day?
as in he's stuck in
No,
Christmas
like
Day?
as in there's a guy who he was on Britain. He's a British guy, and he has the world record for celebrating Christmas Day the most days consecutively. Like as in he gets up every day and it's Christmas Day. He watches a Queen's speech recorded from like the 80s. He like has his Christmas dinner, puts crackers. There's a bunch of different traditions like all throughout the day. Like every day he just lives Christmas Day.
Wow.
I'm
Jolly
actually,
bloke.
while you're talking, I'm in the middle of googling this guy, and Jesus fucking Christ, yes he is, Andy Park.
I mean, if there's one holiday you could celebrate all year and be happy, it's that one. Halloween would probably make you
He
miserable
has
after a while.
okay.
Yeah.
In 2008, he had celebrated Christmas every day for 14 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
When did
He
he
has
decide
a
to do
full
that?
roast
Like,
dinner,
surely it was a joke. Like, oh man,
champagne.
I'm going to celebrate Christmas tomorrow. It's going to be hilarious. And everyone was like, oh, you go, man. And then, like, 14 years later, it's like, man, what are you doing with your life? And your man was like, I don't know, I've lost control.
I mean, I wouldn't mind eating Christmas dinner every day. I'll say
No.
Oh, yeah.
I extremely fat if I did.
that. Yeah, we all would, I think. Get the turkey in, sure.
Well, it depends on how much you work afterwards, I suppose.
Yeah.
He is quoted as saying, he has worn out 37 electric ovens, 23 video recorders by watching the Queen's speech every day, and he has sent himself over 235,206 Christmas cards.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the part where he actually sends himself the Christmas cards to open them.
Oh, come on. So wait,
Okay.
does he get real ones on Christmas though?
I'm sure he does at this stage. But he get a fan base, maybe. Is that true?
He was spending £150 a week on his grocery shopping.
Gosh.
150.
He must work really hard. Oh, he wouldn't work. It's Christmas every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
But,
where's he
like,
getting money?
what funds him?
How does he? Even.
Yeah.
He can't even.
Because, I mean,
Oh, good
surely
lord.
there's not, like, a
Oh,
social
good
welfare
lord. Oh, my
budget being
God.
allocated to him just so we can do this.
I used to get a £14 turkey. Now I'm going for a £9 one. I refuse to compromise on champagne, but I'm having to make it last 2 days.
Oh my god.
Jesus, what a
He
bastard.
must
2
be in debt.
days. My God.
He must be in debt.
I would hate to live in his house.
He has gotten a quote from an undertaker as well, and it will cost him £70,000 for his Christmas themed
Lord.
funeral. And in 2000, this is still 2008, by the way. He will be buying himself a new suit, but in a more economically secure year, he treated himself to a Mercedes.
What?
The fuck?
Oh, sorry. Best thing here. His funeral plans, and we'll move away from this in a second. Everyone has to dress as Father Christmas, watch the Queen's speech on a giant screen, and say goodbye to Mr. Park in a coffin full of
I just
Brussels
wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't show up. I'd be like, oh, here, mate, I'll celebrate your life in the pub afterwards.
Yeah, I'd be happy the first week with him, just being all jolly, but then I would want to kill him.
Yes.
Definitely. I'm not watching that
so
Queen's
insane.
speech
Be
again.
jolly all over.
There must be must be a mental condition going on there or something. Like, it's
Yeah.
weird. That's obsession beyond obsession. Like, well, at least
At least he's happy.
At least if you're kind of like fanatical about anything, you're not that fanatical about it. Chances
So wait,
are.
he hasn't eaten like any other food in 14 years. he is
Nope.
missing out.
Apart from that turkey,
Yeah,
apart from
he
that
eats
cranberry
Brussels
sauce.
sprouts, broccoli, a turkey, and the trimmings, the carrots
Jesus
and parsnips
Christ.
and potatoes.
I mean, I love Christmas nut loaf, but Jesus, it would drive me mental having to eat it every day.
No,
Yeah.
no. As it is, I'm a bit of a Scrooge. I would actually go insane.
Yeah. I hope he at least varies up his Christmas movie collection every now and then, rather than just watching the Queen's speech for hours upon end.
Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder if he's like aware of the outside world even.
I'm sure he is when he goes to buy his Christmas dinner.
Turns out the man's actually a huge underground hip hop fan or something. That's
Wow.
so weird.
Everybody's like speechless.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking depressing.
Yeah.
No.
Come to you.
Does anyone
Jessica?
ever watch the Queen's speech on Christmas Day? Simon
No.
household?
No.
Oh no.
We try.
Oh no! Oh no!
We try. We tried like every couple of years. We always sit down and go, oh, "Come on here, like we'll watch it
Why?
just to see what it is." And
Not bothered, like.
literally like 30
It's the
seconds
one
in,
that
we're
you
always
told
like, "God, this is contrived bollocks."
Yeah.
No, never.
Can't
One declares
deal
that
with
everything in
that.
England is grand. Enjoy Christmas. Bye. There you go. Short
Yeah,
and
that's
sweet.
yeah.
Hashtag all's grand.
All's grand. Don't question me.
The last one I seen started off. She was like, "And our hello, my British people, and our war efforts in Iraq." And we were like, "Nope, gone." If there's anyone you don't want to
Have
listen to
gone
about
really
anything to do with
well.
war, it's someone who spent the last year sitting in a fucking palace just being like, "Oh, we're at war. Ah, that sucks." Jeeves, please wipe my asshole, please.
Oh, good lord!
How's that for some cutting political satire?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I don't.
Oh.
It's a lovely mental image. Send that on a
Okay,
Christmas card.
I think the Queen's butthole.
You'll be getting invited access to it.
I don't want to go into everybody's favorite thing about 2014 because I think we should be drunk for that
Yeah.
content.
Yeah. That'd be
What,
good.
what was your favorite thing about Pretty Funny? Well, let me tell you.
You bastard!
It's certainly not your face.
Mommy,
Yeah.
Second, we could do that around the time of your birthday as well, because we will be drunk.
you can piss off. Do you think I'm going to actually be sober enough to be able to get words out of my nose hole?
You're about to
To
be
start
saying,
a
all right,
podcast.
More drinks.
what was your favorite CD of 2014?
Oh, I think I have that recorded
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah, piss off, Ollie. I think you're so funny.
I'd
Well,
actually be
It
sitting
was
there
my
being like,
ringtone
yeah,
for
it's
a
a good
good
record.
while.
So
Well, I actually have my
now
best.
you know how I feel.
it's Christmas.
What this
So?
is a given.
My
Kirby.
best of 2014 was I went to a little place called Japan. I don't know if you guys have like heard of this. It's like it's kind of a big deal, you know.
I hear that new Pokemon Center opened up. Oh, it opened right after you left, didn't it?
I did it.
Oh.
I did it. I did it. And I went to the other one that was like Argos, and it was shite. Did I? Yeah.
You went to like the make you
Kill
uppy one
Declan.
beside the one that they were about to open.
Yeah, I went to the most dirt Pokemon Center in the world. No effort whatsoever. No mascots. No nothing.
And
Really?
this new one has statues in it, Danny.
Yeah, I was
Have you seen the
disappointed.
statues?
Yeah, the new one's got statues. It's got people actually in costume like you'd expect. It's got a giant Pokeball in the center of it. It has things you can buy other than plushies and keychains. Oh, fantastic.
Did we kill
Oh,
Declan?
funny.
Sounds really
Yeah.
It does. I'd go again.
Right. Well, what's on people's wish lists for Christmas this year?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh
want-
God, here comes Declan's gift list.
No, I actually I think it's not my like. Okay, I've spent an awful lot of money on my favorite website would be boardgamer.ie.
Yeah.
You do love that website.
So a lot of my friends got gifts from boardgamer.ie this year. But my wish list, my own personal wish list, I have asked for a Nintendo Wii U.
Yes, good call. Good, great call.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I just like everybody keep and like I love the Xbox One. I absolutely adore my Xbox One. Like I haven't stopped playing Dragon Age Inquisition since I've got it, but it's so good. I'm trying to have sex with the Iron Bull and it's not working
Rub it in
You
my
need to
face
hit
right
the right conversation, Bugs, man. You suck at flirting. Where's the have
Hey
sex with me
baby.
option? That one.
You got to
I'm
tenderize
leaving.
bull, you
Oh
know,
no!
before you go in.
Lads, I was sitting there yesterday. I was sitting there Monday, kind of half drunk off my ass in real life on mulled wine. So literally, my character slid up to him in the bar, kind of going, "Hey, what's up?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." And it was like he was actually having a drink, and he offers you one. You're like, "Yeah, drink that drink, get drunk, and he might take advantage of you later."
I was like, everyone starts complaining on the forums, like, this character raped me, and you're like, yeah, so?
Deal with it.
It is bloody fit.
Oh Jesus! I think we just entered worst territory ever. But so I've asked for the Wii U, but I'd be there's a good chunk of stuff that I would like. Books, comics, board games, card games, games for the Wii U. Um, See, everyone kind of assumes that being this poor unfortunate bastard whose birthday follows, what 5, 6, 10 days after Christmas, Christmas Day, 9 or 10 days, that you're like, oh, that must suck. And I'm like, not
Double
really,
gifts.
because this whole bullshit of I got you a Christmas present and it's your birthday present don't fly. It does not fucking compute.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair enough. We all get 2 presents on our birthday and our Christmas, so you deserve it too.
Bastards. Exactly. My parents know this lesson. My partner knows this lesson. My friends are learning this lesson.
Yeah.
And we're disregarding it,
But
too.
yeah, you better fucking not be.
You know, I do know something that should be on your list, Declan, because I found it recently, and I was like, I have to bring this to Skype. I'm going to post it here. I'm going to post it.
Okay. Oh, is it dirty? It's dirty.
Oh my god, that is
Holy
amazing.
shit.
Purchase.
Yes.
Immediate purchase.
I need.
Oh my
Where do I
god.
buy this right now? Where do I buy this like yesterday?
People listen at home. Are like,
For those of you who can't see what I'm looking at, it's armor for cats. But none of this knitted bullshit. This is full. Ride this cat into battle armor.
That cat will slice you.
I mean, yeah, like that. Literally,
It's only $17.
This is creating a
Look at him.
Stegacatosaurus. Like.
you can dress them up while you're playing Dragon Age, you know?
Yeah, he's surrounded by bones and a little sword. It's so cute. He's like at the weird little chicken skull, and he's like, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna knock it off the table, and then I'm gonna eat that. The little bastard.
Kitty Cat the Barbarian.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I mean, you could totally see Cake in that little gladiator suit.
Yeah, actually you can.
Being fat and very pissed off, but still, she's
Intimidate
wearing
all the other cats in the neighborhood.
Human, why am I in a metal suit, human? Go, Kate, go! Human, no!
Biomechanical spinal armor. Okay, no, I think I want this for myself.
That's not an image I need.
Holy what?
You and whatever that armor you said was.
Biomechanical. No, when you see it, I'll throw these into the I'm not
No, when you see cool, man.
The description, yeah.
No, look, click it. It's fucking awesome.
I second you on that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I want that.
That
the
is
most
so
visual podcast of all time.
Everyone's like, yeah, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
God, aren't you just glad you can see this thing right now?
This armor that I'm looking at now, it looks a lot like Dr. Octopus's back.
Yeah.
You know, that thing he has on? Yeah.
Okay, so everyone else's wish lists. We all suck for getting gifts for her, apparently.
There's a website called Shot Dead in the Head, and it's got it's got pictures of dead people. I love it.
And they're shot in the head.
It's got like
I want that website.
Lots of nerdy T-shirts. I'll probably get a few of them. Get a Wii U game, and maybe Some SD cards or something. That's about it. And food. Lots of food.
Yeah, it
It's
is always good.
pies.
Everybody else?
I'm some. I need a new laptop. I could also do with a new TV as well. So I kind of, but the laptop's more imperative. So I'm just gonna get funding towards that and probably like some other smaller stuff. Nothing dreadfully exciting. As you get older, money starts to become like funding things you actually like need in day-to-day life starts to kind of take over actual presents.
Yeah.
True.
True.
T, what are you looking for?
To be honest, I don't really. I know when I go into shops, I see nice things and I'd like them, but then when I think about it, I'm like, do I have space for this stuff? So like I don't know, really small things. Like I'd love more comics and more books. Like you cannot go wrong with books unless they're
That's true.
like fantasy books, especially. But I don't know. There's nothing really that I'm like I need this in my life, unless it's an Xbox One, you know, or a PS4. I'm good with, or a cat, or a puppy, or a bat, or a penguin. Oh my god.
With battle armor. All of them.
Yes, all of them.
Yes, and they can fight each other to death.
I actually
Well now.
And the winner
into my house today.
Arcade Con event it is.
Kara.
I learned a long time ago there's no point in asking my parents for shit because I know what my mom's going to get me. Clothes.
A printer.
A printer.
Clothes.
She has this thing where
Ink for the
To get
printer.
you a fax this year.
Oh, a fax. Oh, she can get one of those combo ones. It's a fax.
Ooh.
It scans and it prints.
Oh my god. You age right there.
Spoiling you like fuck. Kara. Spoiling you like fuck.
I'm
You're a
keeping
fucking
you
walking,
around.
talking administration's office.
what
So
I really
clothes?
just clothes. I can't stand when people get me clothes. I'm just like, really?
See, I don't mind it. With
No,
clothes, you're kind
'cause
of sitting there going, like, it depends on the size of the clothes they
they
get you.
always get it too big, and like,
Oh, yeah, that's the
especially
worst.
now, I'm just like, no,
I'm a new me.
I'm a new
Acknowledge this,
me.
please.
My fat has gone away.
No, like sometimes I'm like I hate Christmas clothes, but then sometimes I get something really nice and I'm like, this shit is amazing. Thank you so much.
Same.
I will
Yeah.
not take this off, and then I forget I have it after Christmas.
I found a Christmas jumper with Street Fighter characters on it. I thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
Yeah.
actually had an order into
Transformers
that
Christmas
that
jumper.
Sonic 1 but they had to switch the fabric on it, and the new fabric looked shite, so I cancelled my order.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was made like the original one was like sewn cotton or whatever, and it turns out that like they underestimated the demand for it, and they couldn't get the amount that it was made, so they switched fabrics to meet the demand, and it was made out of polyester, and it just doesn't look nice at
Oh
all.
no.
So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not paying for something for a novelty that doesn't look good.
True.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
What I
You
really
don't want to
want,
get too many joke gifts.
No.
what I really want is just 30 quid to buy the fucking Phoenix Wright trilogy on my
Oh,
3DS.
it's only 30? That's quite
It's-
good.
Yeah, it's only €30.
Yeah. That's
But I
really
know I won't get it.
Actually, I've got one more to add to my wish list. John Cleese has a biography coming out Christmas, and it's called So Obviously. And if there's anyone I want to learn about their life, it's John Cleese. Just like comic genius.
Yeah.
I'm sure he grew up in probably a poor background and came up rags to riches story. And I'd really love to hear about him. He's an
Probably
intelligent
similar
guy as
enough
well.
that like the Stephen Fry story as well of like really acted out in school and stuff. Well, Stephen Fry had an actual like reason for it with his depression or whatever. Like, and imagine like all those guys seem to have a commonality in that they just never
It's
like.
true.
It was either like they were either going to make it be famous or like, or like they'd be miserable. Like they needed to have something like even like learning about Monty Python would just be immensely interesting.
Did the audio cut out for anyone there?
Don't think so.
Oh,
No.
okay, just me. Never mind.
And me too, whatever.
Did Declan leave?
Oh yeah, he just went away for a moment there.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm back.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah, a lot of
gentlemen.
comics do deal with depression. Like Tommy Cooper was famous for that as well. So I
Yeah.
heard.
And Jim Carrey is fairly well known bipolar. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course,
Well, Jesus, I came into a fucking depressing part of this conversation.
I'll say one more thing. It's like Robin Williams as well, who passed on
Yeah.
this year, unfortunately.
But actually,
Killed
like
that.
one of the biggest kind of
Saddest moment of 2014. There you go.
totally.
There you go.
Oh, lads, come on, bum note here now.
Yeah. Actually, it's one of the saddest things about that is that we never got like a Robin Williams autobiography would have been a great read. Like his life,
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
like with addiction or whatever. It's but sadly it won't be. But we do have people like John Cleese's one, so that's definitely going to be a. I actually didn't know about that, so I'm adding that to my Christmas reading list.
Do so, mate. And we can always look back on Robin Williams' past catalogue, for Christmas and have a bit of cheer in our lives,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Celebrate the life that was rather than the death that is.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my transition, by the way. You can now be positive again, everyone.
I think you killed it. You killed it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what about things we hate about Christmas?
Okay.
The money spending
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spending
Yeah.
money is not
and a lot of
fun.
money around Christmas, man.
From when I was a kid, it was probably being forced to go to Christmas Day Mass.
Oh Jesus wept, yeah.
Oh, I'm totally with you on that one. Oh,
I love
preach.
Christmas. I
Well,
used to
don't
love
preach,
Christmas
actually.
Day Mass.
Yeah.
Like, cause back home in Zim, where our local church was cathedral, and it looked magical. It was so pretty, and like we always went to midnight mass, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. And the choir would be singing, and it was so freaking I will sound so shit right now. It was so awesome. But then after I got past that magical age, I was like, nah. Like it was really when I moved here, cause like the churches were a bit smaller and it
Yeah.
was freaking cold.
No, not
It
as
was
much
summertime.
choirs and whatnot.
It was
Not
summertime
as
around
much
Christmas.
interaction. Sorry.
So 26 degrees, sun beating down on you. It was glorious.
That does sound a lot better in terms of like having choirs and like a kind of magical scenic place to be in actually as well. Rather than here, it's kind of dumpy and like they don't really
Shit.
encourage. yeah. Best way to describe it.
Shit.
Why? We saw I actually like Christmas Mass. I haven't gone in
Yeah.
years.
Then how can you
But,
still like it?
Well, I've fond memories of like going to mass at Christmas.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
I mean, I've also very fond memories of being super fucking pissed off because I'd been torn away from my Christmas presents.
Yeah.
But the church was always decorated really nicely. I don't mean like with tinsel and shit. I mean, there was lots
The
of
fancy
candles. There was a
candles.
Yeah.
choir.
Well, yeah, it was always a bit
really
more
good.
boisterous of a service than regular.
Yeah, then the rest of the other 364 days of the year.
Yeah.
I was always jealous of that one kid. Let's see if you guys relate to this. That one kid who actually was able to bring his Christmas toys into the church.
Oh
He'd have
yeah.
Yes.
he'd have like his cars and everything, and you'd be sitting there like.
No. There was no such
And there was
nonsense.
always one kid who had like, you had the kid there who was playing noisily with his cars, but you also had that one kid who had like, who was very obviously playing with like the newest, latest handheld, like Game Boy or whatever that was just released that year that you didn't get, and you're always like, oh fuck you, mate, just fuck you.
Very.
Priest, there's a boy playing the Game Boy.
He's playing Super Mario when I should be listening to you.
Or give it to me.
Who wasn't nativity plays when they were younger?
No.
No.
I was. I actually did enjoy doing nativity plays. That was an aspect I did love, and I do like watching them as well because like my wee cousins are coming up now, and I've seen them in them, and they're doing a fantastic job.
No, it's I've actually been a part of like a couple of through youth work. I've actually been a part of like putting together nativity plays a couple of times.
Oh, very
Man,
good.
they are mind numbing to put together.
I can imagine.
Because you're literally like, because the versions of them that are used are really, really old, and you're like basically tasked with make this interesting to the kids now, and you're like, oh, I have to find a way of like making these songs kind of relevant or whatever. So you end up switching them out for like
modern and hip.
made up raps or something like that, like, or try to sing. Yeah, no, seriously, we had a music teacher
fun.
come in.
A bit of rewriting of it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we had a music teacher come in like about this would have been about 4 years ago, and he was a ministry teacher from the local primary school, and he had rewritten like whatever was big in 2010. He had rewritten like a hymn to be to the tune of that pop song, and we just taught that to the kids then, and like it was fun and all, but we were kind of looking at it going, without him, we have no idea how we would have done that. Like it would have been like, all right, time to learn that hymn. Yeah, we know it's boring. Just do it so that
Do it.
your mommy won't get mad at us. At the end of the
True.
thing.
I was
Yeah.
an angel.
You are an angel, Tendo. You are an angel.
Thank you, Anto. No, I like there was one girl, like it was actually a really weird one. Um, when they were like, "Oh, this person's gonna be Mary," and one of the other girls in the class was like, "She can't be Mary," and the teacher was like, "Why?" She's like, "Mary's white."
Oh no.
Girl, she
Yeah,
white.
at the time we were like, yeah, Mary's not black, you know, and like if people just like you didn't really think about it, but then later on you're like, technically, Mary would have been Arabian, but yeah,
And I'm closer to that than you.
yeah.
So, shove it. I'm Mary.
Because our Jesus was
Um,
blonde haired, sandy blonde haired and blue eyed, so yeah.
Yeah.
ah, just like real.
I think
Yeah.
I played an elf in a play one year. It wasn't a nativity one, but it was a Christmas one specifically written. And
Sorry, Danny. Before you continue on, did anybody else go? Oh, like Legolas, or did you all go to Christmas? 'Cause I went like,
Yeah.
I wonder if Danny was a ranger or a mage.
they
Nerd.
wouldn't let me be a mage, bastards.
Should have cast your fire spell on them. That would have been the end of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. It's a good one, man.
Or use your heightened elf vision to see it coming, but whatever.
And the other role I played was a wise man, and then everything changed from there.
Oh, my wisdom got sucked into that role.
It was
I
always
put
the
all
class
of it.
jokers that made the wise men.
Yeah,
It
and
was
I
always the jokers that were the wise men.
was the class joker, so.
Really, I never would have guessed.
We never. I think we did. There was a nativity, but we had like school concerts
Oh yeah, we had those too.
just
Oh,
before,
sweet.
just kind of Christmas or after it, and like we'd all do like little
Yeah.
plays stuff like that, and or like oh god, I'm thinking about this today. There was a video of me like line dancing age 6, but I'm bawling my eyes out because just before we went on stage, my teacher knocked my hat off, and because I'd such a small head, they couldn't get a hat small enough to fit me. So they had to basically like glue it to the side of my head to make sure it stayed on. But the woman actually kind of scalped me as she knocked the cap off.
Oh.
So like I was crying both out of embarrassment and
Oh.
grief. But I talked to my therapist about that, so you know that's
Was the dance good?
Oh, I was fucking brilliant.
Cool.
I don't remember. I don't even remember other people on that stage. All I remember is just me, stage, my little boots, and bawling my eyes out.
Did you guys have in your plays? Did the teachers take roles? Because they did in my plays.
No.
No.
I remember every single year, our principal Richard Cotter, and I'm gonna make my friend Michael listen to this because he'll remember. He had a gorilla suit that he would write into the play every single year because it was the only
Oh,
costume he
God.
had.
Oh wow.
Jesus
And it would
Christ.
just be like, they're in the Santa's workshop. It's like, what are you doing here, Christmas gorilla?
That's like in
Following
Friends,
year,
where it's like,
following year they're doing the nativity. What are you doing here, holy gorilla?
He's here to deliver the baby.
Hey!
that's like in
But no, they
Decade.
did. They didn't put him in the nativity.
whatever.
Anto, what are you saying?
No,
What are you
it
saying?
doesn't matter. It's not funny. Go on.
Probably it's probably some shite. Like let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably some shite.
I just assume it is when Anto says it, you know.
Yeah. Just being honest.
I
Hi,
don't
I'm
care.
Richard. I'm a
So that's Christmas, isn't it?
That's Christmas. That's the Arcade Con.
That's the arcade.
Arcadio.
There's a Christmas present.
Yeah. Christmas memories, Christmas hopes and dreams, Christmas bullshit.
I'm looking forward to getting drunk over
yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Actually, no, I can't.
Why not?
I'm spending Christmas at my boyfriend's family's house this Christmas, so I want to be on my best behavior so they don't think I'm
Yeah, but if you don't drink, they're gonna think you're like some sort of
no,
miserable.
I will
That's
drink, but I won't get
Oh,
drunk.
okay, you just won't get drunk.
Yeah. Good
Ah.
call, good call.
Oh, that's
You'll
I
be
will
sensible.
drink
merry.
moderately.
Best of luck to it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bit of willpower. Okay, before we go, did anybody else have a Mr. Frosty?
Yes.
Is that the
No.
ice?
Guys.
That's the ice drink making machine.
Oh, no, I didn't have one, but
No, Mr. Frosty
Some.
is such fun. Mr. Frosty makes treats for everyone.
oh
or something,
yeah.
blah, blah,
I
blah,
remember
blah.
the tune.
I remember my brother James got one, and like everybody being so fucking mad at him that he got it, and also realizing this is the fucking worst time of the year to have a Mr. Frosty.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Freezing cold.
Because who the fuck wants to drink ice? I mean, we all, don't get me wrong, we all wanted to drink the fucking ice when it came out. But, you know, fuck Mr. Frosty. And on that note, I think we'll leave it there.
Sure.
So, from us to you, have a good Christmas.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
See, I'm being political.
What else is there? Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Merry Kwanzaa.
Nah!
So like Hannah.
None of that
Um,
crazy Kwanzaa stuff.
Okay, no, that's coming from Tendai. That's coming from Tendai, not the rest of us.
happy 25th of December, whatever you celebrate, whatever you're up to, I hope it is at least a good 24-hour period in your life.
Yes.
What if you feel perpetual fear at the number 25?
Well then you're boned anyway, aren't you?
Oh, fair enough.
Have Mr. Frosty and shut up. Done.
Yeah, shut up, Nacho.